The following is a non-profit fan-based parody made solely for entertainment purposes. Code Geass Lelouch the Rebellion, R2, and all rights to it belong to Funimation, Sunrise, Bandai, Goro, Taniguchi, and Ichirou Okuno. Please support the official release. Yeah, I'm saying the disclaimer now. Why, want to fight about it? That was a rhetorical question, Kallen!
Everyone, I have terrible news. The Emperor has disappeared. Yes, after his most recent visit to what the internet has labeled the Geass kiosk, we have discovered that the entire base was destroyed and the Emperor was nowhere to be found. And his timing couldn't be more worse. The Black Knights have gathered representatives from all over the world for one of the largest political figures meetings in history. We know they're up to something, and now we have to prepare for the worst. The first thing we must do is keep this under wraps. No one can find out that Emperor Charles is gone.
Do you have any ideas as to who is responsible for this, sir?
Oh, I've got a pretty good guess as to who did this. There's only one man in the world who could have made all of these unlikely things happen, using nothing but strategy and charisma. One man who is the single greatest threat that our nation has ever seen. Na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na, hey, I kicked your ass.
Alright, Gino, I installed the sound card and updated the drivers. Alright, now what you want to do is fix the registry errors. Go to that list I showed you.
Vous presque fini.
Don't worry, Anya, we'll have this English expansion pack installed soon, and then we'll finally be able to understand you. Alright, now make sure you set the data to be backed up to the drive we already installed. You got it, and thanks for helping, Gino. I could not for the life of me read that strange alien language that the instructions came in. It was Spanish, pendejo. Learn it. But you already know it, so there's no need when I can just call you. I bet Blue Beetle, Generator Rex, and Dora the Explorer never had to deal with this shit. Alright, so the installation's complete. So, Anya, tell me how you feel.
00101001011010101.
Okay, I think we made a mistake.
01110101000.
Gino, you speak everything. Can you tell me what she's saying? It's best you don't know. Let's just uninstall the software and we'll start again.
10001.
What? Hey, Susaku, you're cutting out. Did we turn off the Wi-Fi again? No, we've got company. And only one man greets you by throwing a knife at you from the shadows.
Good evening, maggots. I seem to have misplaced one of my favorite knives.
Luciano Bradley, the Knight of 10 and the only man to have gotten out of his nightmare frame and stabbed someone through their cockpit.
I was simply giving them a great deal. Buy one nightmare beating, get a free knife in your chest. It was an offer he couldn't refuse.
You're one of the reasons I don't want to go back to the homeland.
Oh, there, Suzaku. How about we play a game of catch? I don't have football, though, so you'll just have to catch these knives. Catch them with your face!
Stand down, knights! Save your bloodlust for the battlefield.
Bismark Waldstein, the Knight of One? The most powerful knight in the nation? You're here too?
We have orders to defend this part of the settlement against the gathering of UFN forces, should they decide to attack.
But won't we need an army to do that?
My power is the only army we need.
That's right, I forgot. The Knight of One is the anime equivalent to Chuck Norris.
Bismark Waldstein is so strong, he once ate a whole cake before he realized there was a stripper inside.
Alright, C2, I've got world leaders to impress and I might be gone a while, so here's some pizza while I'm gone. Now with 50% more childlike innocence.
What is a pizza?
It's food. You put it in your mouth and you bite it to taste it. Oh, I forgot, her memory's gone, and now she's got the attention span of an 8-year-old girl. That means this pizza's not going to distract her for too long. How would a middle-class parent solve this? That's it! Television! Raise my child for me! And now to go pay attention to anything else.
Hey, Nunnally, have you come back to talk some more?
I never left! I can't find the door!
Alright, it's time for my knife throwing practice. So all your prisoners line up and say hello to my... My, what have we here? A lovely young lady with a body I wouldn't mind stabbing with my own knife.
Listen, Shanky, I've just wiped the floor with the Knight of 13. Unless you want a broken jaw, Move along.
Well, funny thing about Susie, he's not exactly good at dealing with the ladies. Me, on the other hand, well, let's just say you wouldn't be the first female nightmare pilot I've interrogated. Just the first with a motherboard I'd like to frag.
I should introduce you to my friend Lelouch. He's also a full-time asshole. Now let me tell you about me. I don't like to be bossed around. I hate it when people look down on me. And I despise people who won't stop flapping their gums. Your little glass cage can't hold me. And as soon as I get out, yours is the first skull I'm going to light on fire.
Okay, which of your boobs would you like me to stab first?
Hey, hands off, Issei. I call dibs on those boobies.
Good news, Suzaku! We finally invented a weapon that will end all wars forever!
That's great, but why are you imitating Lloyd?
Lloyd asked me to say it because he's too busy watching you get punched by Kallen.
What? How did you see that?
YouTubed it.
Shoryuken!
Great, the one time I want YouTube to take a video down. Well, maybe you should let Nina tutor you, because you done got schooled.
Burn, bitch! In order to restore your dignity, I've installed my newest weapon, the Freya missile, onto the Lancelot. There's only 3 things this bad boy won't kill. Cockroaches, Twinkies, and Bismark Waldstein.
Is it really wise to put such a destructive device as my mech's primary weapon?
I will feed on the fear it creates.
Lloyd, I think you created a monster. I know. My baby's made her first doomsday weapon.
We come to you live from the first ever meeting of the United Federation of Nations. Representatives from the remaining 66% of the world have come together to form an alliance that now rivals that of Britannia. For those of you who don't use the internet and don't watch the news too often, I am Millie Ashford, and apparently I got a job working here as a news anchor. Millie, stop talking and point your cameras at me. Hey, I'm over here.
The meeting is now complete, and the first ever United Federation of Nations has been established as the new superpower of the world. We realize in order to govern these nations, we will have to have a military force that is also united in an effort to preserve order and peace. So we are henceforth dissolving our armies and employing a neutral resistance group to protect us.
Oh my god, which group are you going to employ?
Who do you think? The only resistance group that has actually done anything in this goddamn rebellion. The Black Knights!
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Members of the Black Knights, will you please become the force of justice and protect this United Federation of Nations?
Worry not, my noble lollies. We will do our duty as knights and bring the hammer down on the bags of douchery that dare to mess with us.
Oh, thank you, Zero.
And the best defense is a lowercase defense, and they don't get any lower than launching an all-out attack on Britannia.
Wait, we didn't want you to declare war?
Me and my League of Extraordinary Ass-Kickers will go to Area 11 and negotiate peace in the best manner known to man, by kicking the ever-loving crap out of them.
But we just wanted you to make us look better by being our army.
Who's the man now?
So it's a challenge you want, eh, Zero?
Oh, good sweet jumping Jiminy Christmas. Please tell me that is not...
I, Charles Z. Britannia, 98th Emperor of Britannia, the Immortal King, and the winner of the Biggest Balls Award of 2014, doth decree this challenge. Bring it on. Bring it on, bitch!
Bring it on! Bring it on! Bring it on! Bring it on!
We got a battle cry too. First bomb.
First bomb! First bomb!
First bomb.
First bomb!
Oh, pizza. Where have you been all my life?
God fucking...
Oh, Master! The pizza and I, we were just talking, that's it!
C2, get your things together. Time to get the hell out of Dodge.
But Master! My clothes are far too uncomfortable. Can you help me change out of them, please?
I've got bigger things to worry about than trying to get you undressed, C2, and I never thought I'd say that.
What happened, Master?
My dad is no longer trapped in C's world. I just declared war on his kingdom in front of the entire world. He's immortal and immune to Geass, and I just found out there was a contest on who has the biggest balls in town.
Master, I know things must look bad, but you can't just run away.
What choice do I have? All my nightmares and all my friends may not be enough to help me this time.
Well, what about asking your enemies for help?
C2, stop being cray-cray. They're my enemies. Why would they help me?
Hear me out on this.
I think this is the part where the protagonist and his rival put aside their differences and team up to defeat the foe that neither could stop by themselves.
You really think that'll work?
If it does, then you'll truly be a force to be reckoned with. Now, do you know anyone that you would consider your arch rival?
Yeah. I can think of one guy.
Arthur, telephone, can you get that?
Well,
Again with the thumbs excuses. I'm starting to think you're just being lazy. I don't care how many people you've killed. We agreed whoever's closer to the phone answers it. Alright, fine. I'll let the machine get it. Why would you sell our answering machine? Why is it that we've got a dozen knives, guns, and active landmines laying around the house, but not one single answering machine? Fine, I'll answer it, but you're not getting any meow mix from me tonight. Hello?
hey, Suzaku?
Lelouch?
Yeah, listen, can we talk?